Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Alan and a bit of a Call of Duty player, so let's go and see what my final stats for Modern Warfare 3 is going to look like. Bearing in mind I am rank 1050, which is the max rank in Season 5 at the moment. I will be playing this game a bit more, but I just feel like it's not going to be super try hard and trying to be the best and whatnot. It's just going to be a casual few weeks, months to Black Ops 6. There will be Black Ops 6 on the channel coming tomorrow when the beta releases for early access, and you will see some gameplay on this channel, hopefully a lot more to come. So let's go into it, into our stats page here. We'll do all three. We'll start off with zombies, which is probably the least played one. So zombies, just coming up to 2 2/3 days played, 100 deployments. Zombies, it's okay for Modern Warfare 3. So it's going to be my stats and my impressions of each game mode. So zombies, it's okay. It's better than Vanguard, but then again, saying that, anything's better than Vanguard zombies. It's not difficult at all. But as you can see, it's not really all that interesting in here. But I mean, 91 successful exfills. I think the first 3 I died on because I had no idea what I was doing. Didn't realise it was a timer either. So that's where 3 deaths came from. The rest are just either trying to get out of the game quickly or just being an idiot, really. I mean, I don't really know what to show in here. The more exciting to it, like top weapons, I've mostly used assault rifles. That is my thing. I've got Interstellar and I've got Borealis for every weapon. So not every weapon, but for vast majority of weapons. So it's to be expected with all this. I mean, pack-a-punch kills. It's just not that difficult, zombies, because you can spawn in with a pack-a-punch gun and all the perks you want, and there's really no challenge to it. The only time it gets challenging is if you go into tier 2 when you're not ready for it, or tier 3 when you're not ready for it, and that's the only thing. Like, tier 1 is a piece of piss. There's no difficulty in there, and really you shouldn't die in tier 1 at all. But we'll move on from zombies. I just wanted to show it just because it's there. We'll go into rank play next. So this is where the Sweat Lords play. As you can see, more time played. 350 games played. I didn't realise that was that much. But again, I am predominantly an ACR, an MCW player. Tried to rival for a little bit, and I don't like this gun at all. I don't like it. Just under a 1.2 KD, I think that's alright, and a 1.05 win-loss. I think those are pretty good for ranked. Typically for ranked, you're supposed to go kind of 1, so 1 kill, 1 death, because you get traded out if the team's good. But sometimes you do go on little streaks, like I did here, 16 kill streak, 43 kills in a game. And again, most recent matches, I don't think it'll show because I haven't touched it in so long. I haven't touched it in maybe 2 seasons. The closest I got, or the best rank I ever got, was Diamond 3, and I got 35 SR away from Crimson, which is a bit painful because then I went on a 3-loss streak and I thought I'm not going to sweat it out until like 4 o'clock in the morning to try and get that. Not going to happen. But obviously ranked has very few weapons, so MCW is the only assault rifle. They've only just added the, I forget what they're called. I don't actually know, but they added 2 different guns. Ranked for me was at its most fun when you could have, and I'll tell you what, I will just go into here and tell you what the name is. The MTZ. As you can tell, weapon names this year and the last year have just been terrible. It's been so boring with the names. Just look at all the SMGs. Everything ends with 9. Ram 9, AMR 9, Rival 9. I get it, it's 9mm. But just please put a more interesting name on it. I would identify the Rival 9 as a Scorpion, personally. But, Call of Duty doesn't want to pay for names, I'm guessing. Cheapskates. But it was the most fun when they tested out and added in the Ram 7, Ram 9, SVA, and the MTZ, and the Holger. That was the most fun time, and they lasted for 2 weeks. So I stopped playing the game then, and I was like, okay, I'm not touching it because it's boring. Lo and behold, they put it in a few weeks later when I was done with the game. So I was like, oh, I'm not coming back to try that. Because they keep nerfing the MCW. It used to be a 4-shot kill if you got a headshot, and then it went to 5 even with a headshot, and it's like I'm done trying to sweat it out and kill people like that. There you go. As you can see, some different guns. Yeah, the cat was in at some point, but all in all, these are all pretty good guns. Apart from the Rival 9, in my opinion, hate it. But yeah, those are my ranked stats. Search and Destroy, best game mode. Not my favourite. I think my favourite would be Control, but it's just S&D. You have a bit more kind of power when it comes to games. You know, you can take people out and that's it. They're out for the round. But otherwise, Control is my favourite. So we'll move on to the meat and potatoes of the game. 8 days, which realistically isn't a lot, but I think that is just 8 in-game days rather than like idling in lobbies and menus. So like COD 4, for example, I had like 40 days played. World at War, maybe like 35, 38, something like that. All in all, but I think they counted menu time, understandably. And I do play hardcore a lot, mainly because the biggest thing I hate about multiplayer on this game is it takes 400 bullets to kill somebody. And it's so irritating to shoot somebody 5 times in the back, they slide away, they slide back, and then they hit you 3 times in the head and you're dead. That, to me, I can't stand it. It's the mouse and keyboard versus controller debate that keeps happening. I hate playing against kids on controller because it takes no skill. They literally just left trigger shoot. I actually have to aim. So that's the joys of mouse and keyboard. I wouldn't go to controller, mainly because I'm basically a spastic when it comes to controllers. Can't hold them properly. I do have an Xbox controller, just don't play it on COD. I'm far too used to FPSs now on mouse and keyboard. It's just pain sometimes when you play against a really bad controller player and they just get away with it. It's pain. So 2.04 KD, I think that's pretty good. I did sort of start the game off with like a 1.4, 1.5, and then ever since then it's kind of really just strongly built up. 60,000 kills, just under 30k deaths. I think that's pretty good. To be honest with you, that's probably why I keep getting controller sweats and mouse and keyboard sweat lords who can literally slide and vault and like pole vaulting over the map. That's why. Win-loss ratio, I couldn't care less about this. If I don't like a lobby, I will leave. Straight up. If somebody is out there absolutely busting a gut trying to beat me or trying to get 100+ kills, I will leave. I'm not there to let my teammates get farmed for streaks and then get punished by those streaks when I'm not dying to it. No, not doing it. Now, again, MCW is number 1 in all 3 categories. It's just the easiest gun to use, straight up. M16, that's my favourite, especially when you put on the conversion kit that allows it to go full auto. That to me is amazing. Better than the Modern Warfare 2 M4. But didn't even realise that was a thing. Yeah, pretty cool actually that you can toggle that to KD ratio. Cool. A new tube is there. There was a period of time quite early, well, for quite a lot of Modern Warfare 3, where you could actually just new tube shipment on domination, hardcore domination or hardcore shipment, and you would literally get like 4 or 5 kills each sort of time you shot it. So yeah, that's where a lot of kills came from, won't lie. A lot of streaks and things like that formed from that. You know, you get 5 kills with that before reloading, get the rest, and then you'd have a VTOL, and it would be that easy. So Hardcore is my game of choice. Like I said, I don't like shooting people 455 times in the face and not die. So, as you can see, here's some scores and whatnot. I've been trying to do some challenges. These two are weeklies, and yeah, I mean, like 48 and 4. All in all, they are pretty sort of solid stats. Even in my defeats, those are rage quits. Those were actually core. I couldn't stand having the reclaimer shoot somebody 3 times and them not die, so I quit them as well. So, like, for example, if we go into weapons, you know, MCW 2.48, NoobTube 2.22, M16 277. All in all, you know, these are such good guns. I'm actually quite surprised the STG's up here already. Just a solid gun, no recoil, does good damage. All the assault rifles are really good in this game. The one gun I can't stand, however, is the static HV. That shit needs to get nerfed immediately. It actually ruins this game. Accuracy, naturally going to be snipers. Is that Modern Warfare 2 sniper? I think it is. I don't snipe on this game. I really don't. I don't like it. Sticky grenades, it's just fire and forget pretty much. Thermite, I've started using that a lot recently. I don't like thermite on hardcore because my teammates seem to be the most room temperature IQ players I've ever seen. They'll see a thermite and stand in it, and then I die. Or there's been so many times where I've thrown a thermite, it sticks to a teammate by accident, and I get 3 deaths from it. It's always 3, because that's how long it lasts. And it's just painful. Painful throwing. So if you throw a Semtex, at least you know your teammates aren't gonna run into it or get stepped by it. So Overwatch helos. So my main 3 are UAV, SAE, and helos. Yeah, 2000. DNA bomb. That's the second iteration of it, I believe. So there was the MGB, which I've had 1 of, and I think 4 DNA bombs. This one was so easy. At the start, your streaks actually counted towards it, so you'd actually get like a few of these a game. It was that easy. MGB, I think I've got a video on the channel of that. But yes, if we just quickly go into the classes section, I will show you what I typically use. This is obviously the best gun in the game, the Meta MCW. It's just I put a suppressor on it. I'm going to switch out for that one. I wish this camo kind of did more of this alt pattern. I don't really like the disco ball, but I like this bit. It reminds me of the Origins camo. But yeah, as you can see, like everything is like Interstellar. Everything takes ages to load on this PC. But yeah, I mean, Borealis. I've got all the camos I can get for it so far. Tell you what, I'll put Mercury on it. Over half the camos unlocked, which is nice. Event camos, I've only got about 30, but they are like pretty cool ones. I mean, I don't like that one, looks like shite. That one's alright, you know, as you can see. I am missing one, which is similar to this one. For some reason it was bugged, so I did complete it. I think it's that one, isn't it? I don't know. But I did manage to complete the Get High in under 10 minutes, which essentially means that you should get all the camos. And I even did get the 13 coins, and I've not got it. So I don't know. I don't know. I had not even noticed these Pride ones before. Nuka-Cola. Do you know what? Even to this day, these two are still... These came out first, I think. These are so cool. That one, I think that was like 1,000,000 XP. And that took so long to get. But some other ones, you know, MTZ, SVA, really good, M4, BP50, M16, and then these two are typically what I'm going for next. I was sick of people using static, so I'm going to use it. Sounds like cope to me. But yeah, I think that is everything. Operator, I mean, I've completed the battle pass. Operators, I don't know if this is interesting to people or not. I tend to not buy them. I did buy Neymar last year for Modern Warfare 2. And everything else is pretty much just part of battle pass, and I do have optic operators. Where's he gone? There you go. Optic operators. There's my diamond operator. Bit gutted I didn't get it in red, but we move. All in all, ranked was okay this year. I think that's the first year I've ever played ranked. Modern Warfare 3 as a whole, let's do a quick review of it. Zombies was probably like a 6 out of 10. It was okay. It had aspects that was quite fun, like the challenges and the missions. It's just not zombies. It's not round based. It's not eerie. It's in broad daylight. It's just not fun. And if you know, you can change the difficulty as you wish. You know, you can go into tier 3, get like just sprint everywhere because they sprint after you. And then if you want to just relax, go back to tier 1 and then go back to tier 3. And it's a bit boring. It should be. It starts off easy and it gets harder and harder and harder. There's no scale or scale back. Campaign, some missions were good. The first one was really good, and ironically they showed that to you. They didn't show the open world ones because the open world ones were dog, absolute dog. And then multiplayer, do you know what, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. Plays great, feels great, it's quite fluid. Camo challenges aren't grindy. It's just, I don't know, just feels a bit boring at times. You do go through periods of this game where, like right now, I won't play this game until all the weeklies come out, or until, you know, I've done this one already. Play this in a week, play that in a week after that, just to get these and get the camo done, and that's it. I like how they put battle pass tokens for everything now, even though I've already completed the battle pass, which is just fun. But all in all, I mean, after overall, you know, the aftermarket parts, some guns do get fun with it, and some guns I just haven't even tried with it. I don't care enough to want to use a tier pistol again with this and that. Not asked. If it's a good gun, then I'll use it. But yeah, there we are, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and a subscribe on the channel. I'm hoping to be growing into this community, as Call of Duty has been there my whole life, pretty much. It's been a game that I've really enjoyed. I have taken a break over it over the last few years, but obviously you won't have seen that on this channel because it's a new channel. I do have a previous one with some stuff on there, but I want to just sort of start afresh and go again. But yeah, like I said, if you did enjoy the video, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.